My name is Michael Sarmiento Robles. I'm a senior at Highland Park High School, and today I'm going to speak about food, identity, and communication. My first subtopic is food, specifically Mexican cuisine and restaurants. My community is made of active Mexican American citizens and has prompted a great rise of Mexican restaurants and cuisines all around the neighborhood. For example, we have places that have been around for 20 years and have been serving Mexican traditional foods for the last decades. This support in Mexican cuisine has helped us identify the rising population of Mexican Americans and has prompted us to be able to communicate and interchange ideas between one another. The second subtopic is identity. Identity being the meaning and significance of culture. Identity in my community is a defining factor for all. First of all, school. The language you speak predetermines the environment you will be surrounded within the first few years of school. And from then on, the bilingual classes start to help create a separation of identity within bilingual students, learning to embrace diversity while at the same time losing a sense of identity within your roots. While this is going on our schools, outside in the real world, we see a great barrier and confusion when talking about an American identity. My last subtopic is communication. Communication is the most important idea because it is a key or resolution to diversification within racial groups. With the complexity of the problems I presented to you, I believe our next course of action is to speak up. To speak up for everyone's right in America, especially during our separated state. We need to speak up against Mexican stereotypes, white stereotypes, black stereotypes, every sort of stereotype that we hear in America. We need to bring down the lives of some of the most ignorant ideas brought upon by our current and future political leaders. The whole idea came from seeing the relationship I noticed at a restaurant, specifically one in particular. When I was a young boy, I witnessed racism and discrimination firsthand. My family and I visited a nearby Olive Garden. We were more than excited to eat there since it was our first time going. When we pulled up, I noticed nicer cars around the restaurant, and I was wondering to myself, why don't we see these cars around my local Mexican restaurant? It was really baffling at the time. This only enticed me more because I thought to myself, wow, rich people come here to eat, it must be good. But the moment we stepped into the restaurant, we got multiple reactions. First of all, I saw an old man confused, and the family also confused, looking at us like if we were lost. But what really got to me was the glare that I received from a fat old white lady. It looked like she had it out for me, and all the while I noticed my family got uncomfortable, but evidently we still got seated. It was a new experience and a new environment, and I wonder why we got this treatment. There's nothing wrong with me, so why give me that look? Experiences like these helped me begin my investigation. What I learned through the many pages of articles I read. What I mainly interpreted was the changing demographic of Mexican restaurants. I found that most surprisingly that the variety of food being served in Mexican restaurants had changed. Assimilation really got a hold of them. And when I mean a hold, I mean a real hold, having Mexican restaurants serving options of French fries, hamburgers, and chicken fingers. Not the regular type of Mexican food I like to go to. The change really put down the real sense of culture and tradition and the experience of Mexican restaurants, And I feel like if we keep on heading in this direction of assimilation, we will eventually lose the tradition and culture that we all are fond of in Mexican restaurants. The solution: we need to embrace diversity. We need to be informed of our differences and learn what makes us uncomfortable to further progress as a society. Communication between both white Americans and Mexican immigrants will only lessen discrimination and racism in our country. Not only will we progress further as an individual, but as a society as well. We need to preserve our culture and tradition to preserve our generations worth of lessons and experiences. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understand. I hope my ideas presented to you will help you understand a fellow human being a little bit better. Thank you for watching.